Good morning everyone. Welcome to this video. Today I'm going to explain chapter 1 in computer science, that is computer language. In this chapter we will learn about different types of computer languages and its types. Now let's start. First of all, what is language? Language is a way to communicate with each other, to express your views, your ideas, your thoughts to one another. Similarly, computer language is also a way to communicate with computer hardware. In more details, I can say that computer language is a way to create program for the computers to do work. I use the term program. What is program? Programs are the set of instruction written in computer language to tell the computer what to do. What is programming? Programming is the process of writing programs. And who are the programmer? Programmer are the people who writes these programs, who develop these programs. Now let's learn about different types of computer language. There are mainly 4 types of computer language. First, machine language or binary language, or you can say that the only language that computer understand. Second, assembly language. Third, high level language. And fourth generation language. Before explanation of machine language, let me discuss some few terms. What is computer? A basic definition of computer is an electronic device. It is only an electronic device. It works on electrical signal. Every electronic device works on electrical signals. Those are on or off. Similarly, computer also works on electrical signals on or off. It only understands the signals on or off. In computer system, we represent these signals as 1 or 0. On means 1, off means 0. So now we will relate these terms with machine language. So let's start with machine language. Machine language or a binary language. I already explained you, machine language is the only language that computer understand because it directly works on the 0 or 1 form, or we can say that on or off forms that computer or electronic device understands. That's why it is called machine language. And it is called binary language because it uses only 2 digits for its programming. Because we have to write programs in only 0 and 1 form, that's why that time it is too difficult to understand and too difficult to write program with it. It is also a machine dependent language. Machine dependent means one program written for one device will not work on another device. So this is a demerit of the machine language. For the programmer, it is a low level language because it works on machine level. It is more near to machine language. It is more near to machine signals actually. Now let's learn about more few advanced languages after machine language. Second language is assembly language, because as I already explained that machine language is a language that works directly on computer signals. That's why to work with it is difficult. So that's why a new language developed, that is assembly language, that is easier than machine language because it uses mnemonic codes or symbols instead of 0 or 1. Example for add 01001. It means for 01001 we can use add as a symbol. Because I already explained you, any electronic device or a computer system only understand the two signals 0 or 1, or it understand only machine language. That's why we can write program in assembly language, but we need to convert into machine language for making the computer to understand. So therefore, assembler is a translator that is used to convert assembly language into machine language. Codes that are written in assembly language are called source code, and the translated code are called object code. It is also a machine dependent language, that's why it is also called low level language. Now come to the next more advanced type of language, that is high level language. This is now more near to human language. It uses English like statement. For example, if I want to compare two terms, then we can write if A greater than B. These types of statements are used, and these are very easier for us to program with it. Because I already explained you earlier that computer only understand the machine language because it only understands the signals 0 and 1. So here also we need a translator which will convert high level language into machine language. So compiler is a translator that is used for translating high level language into machine language. One more advantage of this language is that it is machine independent. It means one program made for one device can work on another device. So many examples of high level language are C, C++, Java, Basic, Fortran, etc. These are the high level language where we can easily make program. And after that, these can be converted into machine language to work. Now come to the fourth generation language. It is more easier than high level language. It is more closer to human language than any other language. You only require to specify output without bothering the required step. In high level language, you need to write programs to do your work. But in this type of language, you need to specify only output without bothering the required steps. It is one more advantage is that it is independent of operating system. High level language is independent of machine, but it is also independent of operating system. It means it can work on different operating system. Windows 10, Windows 8, Unix, Linux, any other. Because it is too advanced language, that's why high speed of execution is also there. And you need to specify only output, that's why level of programming effort are also reduced. Examples of fourth generation language are SQL, Focus, AVS, APE, etc. So, thank you student. We will continue with this chapter in our next video. Now, stay home, stay safe and stay healthy.